Yeah, let me back this a little bit. What up, everybody, and welcome back to the world famous Do Work podcast. I am your host, Scientifixxx. This is episode 32, live from Bald Mountain, outside camping. I'm here with my special guest, my lady, Kristen of Bumble in the building. Miss Bumble16 owner herself. I was gonna say Miss Everything. That's a throwback name. If you guys saw the other early episodes, you know what that is. Say hello.
Hello.
I give her a grand entrance. Hold on, I give all my guests a big entrance. So the person to my left, no. Yeah. Now we're outside camping. We took a break. This episode will be coming out the first week of October. So we are the last week of September. It's right before her birthday, so we are outside just enjoying a little bit of camping. Brought the dog, stepped outside, had some drinks, barbecued. Not really barbecued, more like cooked it on the grill, but not grill like as a barbecue grill, but like a stovetop. We got like a little
Propane stove.
Yeah. So we had breakfast. Well, when we got here, we had brought Taco Bell. We were planning to make dinner, but that didn't jump off. We got here late. Set up next to us, and then we ended up coming right here to our spot the next morning. Had potatoes and eggs and what else? That was it. I rolled them up in some burritos. I rolled mine in burritos, but the potatoes came out fire. Then for lunch, we just chilled. She was posted up all day on some vacation shit real quick. Had the tripod right here with the phone, watching, I don't know if y'all into this shit, but you know what I mean? Go Goblet Gang. I got locked in. I don't know how, but I got locked in. If you watch Love is Blind, you know what I'm talking about. I made sure that we downloaded the 4 new episodes that dropped before we came. Because I was like, yo, we gotta see what's popping. And we're not gonna have very much, we're no signal out here, so you know what I mean? We weren't gonna be able to watch it. And not to mean we need entertainment at all, but we didn't have anything planned for the leisureness of Saturday, so we threw them on. Had the little waterfront right here that you see behind us, kind of water creaking, flowing. I'm sure you can hear the water on the mics. And we just had that vibe jumping off, made some grilled cheese sandwiches. I had a little quesadilla. And we just posted up and then had some steak with red onions, white onions, marinated some beer, let that kind of sit down, poured all the juice into the pan, let it reduce down, kind of got a little cute little roux or hue on it, you know what I mean? So,
and some rice pilaf.
Some pilafs, had the fire crack-a-legging, had a bunch, all the trees that are in this area had gotten either cut down or knocked down due to weather, so we had plenty of wood to pick from. So shout out to the National Forest and Mother Earth for that one. That was a good call.
Yes.
So yeah, man, this is episode 32. We're gonna do like a little catch up of everything that's happened so far this season and what's coming up next for us. We have a lot of different events coming up, both individually and together. And then also there's a lot of events coming up that are beneficial for the podcast itself. Also some big announcements maybe that we got coming up. You know, it's just a recap, little jump off, but also just a leisurely kind of turn up, man. I got my BE koozie. Shout out to my man Absurd from Born Evil for that koozie. You know, I had it on the trip.
Got my Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I got my pork rinds. I got my Pockies.
Trail mix.
You know what I mean? Roll me a jigga. Shout out to my sponsors, RedEyeIndustries.com, RedEyeIndustries.com. If you check us out, one side got the merch, one side got the brand or the strand. So one side for the strand, one side for the brand. Got some clothing, different types of designs, and on the other side, there's different types of medical uses and medical things that you can need or get on there. So go ahead, hit them up. Delivery service only. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm smoking on some dog cookies. I don't even know where I put it. Right here. And you can see the sticker right here. And then shout out to my man Austin for Zeph Daddy from Fresno giving me this Zeph Daddy sticker right here, original. Trying to coat this with a bunch of different, real stuff that people give to me from the streets of Fresno or from the areas of 209. Trying to give that branding off. So yeah, so all of October. Shout out to all the guests that have been on the show so far this season. Man, Brandon Freeman, the owners of Bookish, the owners of Orange Limner, the owners of Junk in the Trunk, the owners of Birdstash. Shout out to Birdstash, is now officially part of the podcast. Shout out to Anthony Hernandez and my brother James as well, who are now part of the podcast as cameramen. They're not here today, but you know what I mean? They have been a part of the last couple of shoots, so I salute them for that. Thank you guys for that. Also, episode 15 had Orange Limner and Bookish, Junk in the Trunk, and Birdstash. Episode 16 was Otis Reed. 17 was your boy The Fee. 18 was TA The Handful. 19 was BKR. 20 was Kinsey Rose. Oh no, take that back. That was Chef Rob Vieira. 21 was Kinsey Rose. 22 was Eddie Garcia. 23 was TME Visions and Top Floor. 24 was The Kid Ghost. 25 was Live Mics. 26 was James from the Central Valley SenCal Expo Thrift and Vintage Expo. I said that all wrong, but James from that. 27 was DJ Ghost Bum. 28 was my man FaZe. And then we also had the opportunity to have Mikey Whitfield in the building. Just so happened to be at Full Circle doing a set. So we got him on real quick, little 5-minute jump off. Salute to you guys for that. Then we had episode, what was that, 28? 29 was Dr. Ink. Shout out to Dr. Ink. Episode 30 was J-Dub and Rockman. Shout out to you guys for that. That was such a fun episode to do. We were getting so saucy, but had a great time shooting the video inside Spokeasy. 31, Fly Y, you know what it is. That shit was great to hear the history of all these things that have been happening in Fresno. And now this one right here. And now we're back to, little touchdown, reset button. And we got a bunch of things coming up. Next episode, we got Super coming up. We got the Central Valley Music Awards on October 7th coming up. I'll be outside interviewing people as they come up on the red carpet, but also nominated for Best Podcast. Shout out to that. Bang, bang, bang. So shout out to Central Valley Music Awards for holding the event yearly. Shout out to whoever did nominate me. I still don't know who you are. I would love to meet whoever it was. If you guys see this or you're a fan of mine, I'm hoping you are because you watch the podcast. Hit me up, send me a message, say, hey, it was me. I'll give you a gift basket, I'll give you some stuff. I got something for you. Really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll be outside on the 7th. And then on the 14th, I got Vincent Romero from TME, my guy. I'll be doing a interview from inside there. They have pop-up coming out, music by Patrick Contreras. They got, poetry by...
I don't remember.
I don't know, there's live poetry by somebody, and then live painting by Inners. You know what it is. And then I got a family reunion, I think, jumping off. Oh, the 14th, and then family reunion on the 22nd. So I see my fam out there. If you guys are watching this, I'll see you guys then. And then on the 29th, we're doing Wayward Pizza at Spokeasy itself. So check out those episodes coming up. And then on top of that, on the 9th, I forgot, I got Hella Fresno. Shout out to Hella Fresno for that one. And then we're looking forward to a bunch of other people. I got people on not on the waiting list, but like already said yes. And then I got to get like a date and a time for them. But we got some great things coming up. Looking forward to trying to hold an event at Spokeasy. I talked to them about doing this vintage clothing thing. So we got that event, trying to bring back the Ox Battle. And then in December, episode 50 of the podcast. Episode 50. We're going to have some live music. We're going to have some live stuff. We're going to have some people coming out performing. We're going to get some great interviews. Hopefully at Full Circle. I keep saying it's at Full Circle, but I'm hoping it is. We're talking to them. It's still in the works. But if not, wherever it's held from, it's going to be a great location. Everybody that's going to be there, it's going to be a great time. It'll be a live podcast, so we'll be going streaming live that night. The recap of it will be probably broadcasted a couple days later on a Monday. Sorry, I got something on my leg. I think it was a bug. And then we'll just rebroadcast it on Monday so you guys can watch whatever has happened throughout the entire episode of the video of the thing, of the award show.
Yeah.
And then on the 14th, we're just going to be walking around doing a broadcast from there. But yeah, so it's gonna be a good thing, man. We're doing, major shit. The podcast got numbers going up. Shout out to The Remedy for hitting 100. Shout out to BKR for hitting 100. Shout out to The Fee, who's still leading the race at like 230, 240, something like that. I mean, shout out to all my peoples. Everybody's got their numbers. Everybody's got close to 100. We all trying to get up there. It's more for you guys than it is for me. I mean, I love the exposure. I love that people are coming to the podcast to look and pay attention to what you guys got going on, but it's more of your fan base being able to grow and expand. So that's like my main jump off. So I got my guest in the building. I done talked my face off. I know you got a bunch of shit coming up because Bumble16 been popping off.
Yes.
Your sugar scrub that you just had, the sugar scrub workshop that she just had at Bookish, which was on September 17th.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys missed out, there's another one coming up. So follow _Bumble16 Soap Company _ and you'll be able to see whenever there's a new one coming up, or follow Bookish, or follow any of the people that were involved. Cocina Mocajete. Shout out Rena, shout out Vanessa, shout out all of them. But yeah, so I know you got shit coming up, so want to recap on your sugar scrub parlay? Tell everybody how it was.
So, if you guys don't know, I'm from the Atwater area, so that's kind of where I started my company. So, getting to know business owners from Fresno, I've been able to kind of bring my small business out here. So, I would like to personally thank Vanessa with Bookish and Reina from Cocina Mocajete
Sorry, I was chewing pork
for allowing me to have my first sugar scrub workshop at
In
Bookish in Fresno.
Not the first, but the first one in Fresno.
The first one in Fresno. This was my third workshop. So yeah, it was a great time. The vibe was great. Drinks were fire. And just everybody being creative and creating their own sugar scrubs to take home. Science made a bomb-ass charcuterie board.
I'll be out here with the carcucci's, bro. You need to holler at me if you need one.
Yeah.
Got fruits, had cheeses, had meats, had the crackers, different kind of crackers, pitas, the whole jump off. Yeah. I'm out here.
Yes, and lemon cupcakes.
Oh, and lemon cupcakes with the lemon frosting. You got
That's
double
right.
up on the lemon.
That's right. And yeah, it was nice, you know. And my aunt, who lives in Colorado, she wasn't able to attend in person. She was here during the week. We had some family things going on.
And she had just left right before, huh?
She had just left, yeah. So we had her on Zoom, and she had essential oils that she already had at home. She had the sugar and the coconut oil, so
That's tight.
yeah, we were able.
Zoom in, call in if you're out, you're not able to make it.
You know, if you're in the Atwater area and I'm holding one in Fresno, we can zoom in.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, so, but yeah, it was a really great start to kind of bring it to Fresno. So.
No, Bookish is a great location. I love them. They're great people. And they've been doing a lot of stuff with the community. They're getting booked a lot more too, but also check their store out. There's a lot of good stuff in there. She's got a lot of handmade stuff that she's made from different type of book holders to actual holders that go in there. The books that they have are a great selection. There's always
Just
new ones in there.
different genres of books.
Check them out. Plus, Orange Limner in the building doing tattoos. So if you need anything,
Yeah.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, you're good. So yeah, so events for me is October 1st. So it's going to be in the Merced area. So it's the Main Street Makers Market.
Okay.
So it's the second event through this vendor. So it's going to be held at Bella Luna Restaurant. So the address is 350 West Main Street in Merced.
Okay.
Yeah. So there'll be food, live demonstrations, clothing, music. It's family friendly, you know, so come on out. It's from 11 to 7. I'll be there the whole time. So I have some new sugar scrubs coming out, so look for those. So kind of bringing the fall in, you know, since it's October.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. You gotta bring a new product.
Yes, so if you guys didn't catch my story on Instagram, I was kind of asking like what fall scents, you know, you guys would want to scrub yourself with in the shower.
What do you feel like smelling like?
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So shout out to my girl Rashida for coming up with sweater weather.
That one was good. I like that one.
Frankincense, ginger, and orange. I have a vanilla pumpkin.
Yeah.
It kind of smells like the pumpkin mixture that you put in the pumpkin pie. And then a pumpkin spice, which smells like
cooked pumpkin pie.
Crust of,
the cooked crust of a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, so I'll have sugar scrubs, but you know, I won't have soaps out this time, but if you guys are wanting soaps, you can always hit me up on my IG. I can custom make them for you. We're gonna get my Etsy back up this week.
Yeah, definitely. So by the time this drops, the first week of October, you guys will already have seen it. It'll be up, but if you haven't seen it, we'll give you all the information in the description of the video.
Yes, and so I was asked to also be a vendor at the Vincent Romero photography event held
14th.
on October 14th.
Uh-huh.
So shout out to Vincent.
Yeah, that'll be North Fresno. It's like 4270 North Blackstone or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the Eye Candy Event Center.
So I'm really appreciative of that because again, now I get to bring my business back to Fresno and getting to meet a lot of different people. So
getting that FaceTime networking.
Yeah. But I owe a lot of it to you and just being able to network with people that you already know in Fresno and just being able to become friends with them now outside of all of it, you know, and just showing support and love for everyone who's doing small businesses. It's not easy, you know, but when you find the right people and you connect with them and they enjoy what you're doing, you know, you couldn't ask for anything better. So.
Oh yeah, no, you're very welcome. I mean, that's part of what we do here in the 559-209 area. Anyways, it's community. So you know, any sort of network that I can extend out to somebody. People approach me about a lot of different topics, and of course, I'm not the person that can do all of those things, but I know somebody who does those things.
Right. So
I send them right their way and say, hey, you should probably talk to, or you should probably to, or hey, you're looking to do, talk to this person. So I'm glad that it worked out in general, just because of the fact that they are really great people. Everybody that we're connecting with or connecting you with, and you know, becoming a part of a business community, it's really great that you building a great relationship with them, because they're all great, wonderful people.
Yeah, and I was lucky to be able to meet them when we were at the anti-fentanyl movement.
Yeah, shout out to Rob Hiss on that one.
Yeah, so that's where I met Raina and talked to Vanessa. So again, shout out to my girls. And Fernanda. Yeah, shout out to my girls. So yeah, so you can follow Fernanda at Pickle Juice on her Instagram page. So she does vintage clothing, she does stickers, she makes anxiety animals.
Yeah.
Really great girl. You can find her clothing at Thrift Demon.
Thrift Demon.
Yeah, so she also makes soaps. So we're gonna collaborate on making sugar scrubs and soaps. We both lost our grandpas, mine recently, hers a couple years ago, so we're gonna do a tribute to our grandpas and their favorite scents.
Okay.
So, looking forward to that.
That should be dope, that should be dope.
So then, another one that I have is on October 28th. So, sorry, I have a peanut stuck in my throat.
Whoa, pause.
So it's the major golf event. It's gonna be in Merced also.
You want to take a drink? You can go take a drink.
It's presented by Local Love Events. So I don't have the exact address because we don't have service out here, but it's on the corner of
Good, Google it.
Santa Fe and Belcher. It's the golf range. So it's from 5 to 8.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
It's gonna be a Halloween theme, so it's again family friendly. Wear your costumes. You'll be getting candy, food, different vendors, you know, music. So it'll be my first one through this vendor, so I'm looking forward to it.
That's
so you know, and I'm looking forward to the Central Valley Music Awards and just being your arm candy for the night.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I am every night, but this is a special.
I look forward to it as well. Yeah, we could be fancied up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's good to meet all the artists that are also involved in this situation and being nominated for something.
Yeah.
And I feel like the podcast is kind of just, that's what it does. We were speaking about this earlier off air. Like, I'm not too sure if everybody's too aware of the fact that the name of the podcast is simply just Do Work Podcast. Of course, it's called the world famous Do Work Podcast, but the podcast itself is just called Do Work, and that says it all. Like, I talk to people and interview people that do work, that do stuff in their community, in their field, and it brings it to the light. So if I'm able to be a part of an award ceremony is giving props to everybody who's doing their work, doing their you know, promotion, whatever, expanding their brand as an artist, or just pushing forward with another artist.
Yeah.
So to be a part of it, it means a lot to me, because that's kind of what this whole podcast is about. So I look forward to it as well, because there's a lot of artists that are nominated for something that I've never even met, or might not even heard their music yet, or heard of, you know, what they have going on. So I'm excited to see that and get a part of that.
Yeah.
Be a part of that, actually. And I think you gave me whatever you had in your throat. Fucking crazy. But yeah, so I'm excited about it too.
I am too, you know, and I've only met one of the artists that were actually on your podcast. So Kenzie Rose, she's also nominated in like, what, 2 or 3 categories?
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to Kenzie.
Yeah.
Episode 20.
So yeah, that's what I've got going on. You know, just day-to-day life, kids,
All right.
work, you know, and yeah, coming out here for my early birthday.
Right? Yeah.
I won't say how old I'm gonna be, but
21.
yeah.
22.
Yes. So, but yeah, this is the best place to be out here. So like Science said, you know, just kind of come out, reboot.
Yeah.
You know, so the last couple of weeks have been a little hard, but you know, personal shit going on, but
Now with the full calendar though, in the middle of October,
Yeah.
not middle, but the whole month of October.
Yes.
Right at the end, you know, your birthday's towards the end of the month of September. Take that break off, get a little breather.
yeah,
Everything that has happened through the summer, through the year, through everything, and go, all right, cool. Next 3 months, we have to knock out. We're full schedule in October.
yeah,
Looking to start booking up on November and December, and you know, just finishing off the year strong.
yeah. And not only events next month, we have 3 kids who are having birthdays.
Yes.
2 on the 15th and 1 on the 20th.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of family time next month too.
And Halloween
And Halloween.
for the
yes.
young ones, so it's gonna be good.
So,
Yeah, no, looking forward to all that shit too.
yeah.
It's gonna be exciting. We're
Yeah.
gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come right back, wrap everything up for you guys. If you guys don't know where this is at, Bald Mountain, I'll leave a description in the thing how to get here, not to the specific location, but just around it. It's my private little spot. We got the lake, like walk right here, my tent right there, like everything is dope. We got a cool spot, but we're gonna take a break real quick. We'll be right back. You guys take a break as well. It's the world famous Do Work podcast. I'm your host, Scientifixxx, here with my special guest, Kristen in the building. You know how it is. Breeze. What up, everybody? It's your man, Scientifixxx, here to tell you about our new sponsor, Red Eye Industries. RedEyeIndustries.com is the place to go to find all of our merch, tinctures, flowers, wax, drinks, and anything you may need for your medical uses. That's right, www.redeyeindustries.com. And tell them your man Science sent you. But yeah. With that being said, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to the world famous Do Work podcast. I'm your host, Scientifixxx, back with my girl Kristen in the building. We're not even in the building. We're outside in the forest, just chilling. Wolfgang over there doing what Wolfgang gonna do.
Yes.
He was running around, jumping through the water, walking over fallen trees.
Climbing this log right here over the water.
There's a fallen tree right there. That's perfect. He was running over that.
Yeah.
Having a blast, just being a puppy.
Yes.
I'm over here making fires. It was a good time.
Yes.
You know, and again, like we had said in the first segment, like it was good to just get that refresh, restart, reboot, because, you know, there's a lot going on next month, which is great. It's not going to be like a hassle. Everything is celebrated and appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
All of the events coming up, we're more than excited to even be a part of any of it. But you always just taking that moment right before, you know, the game.
Yeah.
Get a breather, you know,
Yeah.
say a quick prayer, get a moment of silence, you know, so you can get yourself together. And that's what we did today. So we did the last couple days. Today's Sunday. We got here on Friday. Probably be leaving in a couple of hours, but you know, in the remainder of time, enjoying our time.
Oh, yeah.
The sun been loving it. You know, sometimes when you're up here, sometimes the sun's like really dry, or the heat's really dry. Got a cool breeze popping off. I don't know if it's just because we're by the water, but normally when we come out here, like even when we're at the other cabin and stuff, there was a cool little breeze. So, you know, if you guys get a chance, come out to the natural forests out in California, whichever one's closest to you. Take a chance to get like a couple of days outside.
It's free out here.
Yeah, it's free out here at Bald Mountain and like in Diggy Creek area, like right past Shaver, you know, in those types of areas. So if you guys get an opportunity, come out. And wherever, like I said, wherever you guys got a spot near you, I would do that because it's very much worth it. Hitting the beach is one thing. I love hitting the beach. We you know, stay up on the beach. We'll put the tent up on the beach and just chill. But being out here, super quiet. I mean, we got people rock climbing over here and doing stuff like that. But other than that, it's nothing.
There's no bears or
I mean, if they are, they're over there.
They're over there, yeah.
I mean, we ain't seen them. Luckily.
You're able to leave your food out and not worry about bears or
getting
animals.
taken over by something. Yeah, totally.
So, but yeah, no, it's been really great. So, we enjoy taking like night pictures of the sky. And it's really trippy because the trees, like, when you take the picture, they light up red and you can just see all the stars, and it's so much fun. So we're gonna post some food pictures that we took, some night sky pictures.
What it is the reflection of the fire is like the backlight. So when we're looking up at the trees, we don't see it, but the camera picks it up because we got iPhones. So you can see the stars really bright and really crisp. Kind of lightens up the sky too to kind of make it look like it's daytime, but then all the trees look orange. It looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
we'll post those. We'll post some of those and some of the food pics, some of the just pics of what it looks like out here, so you guys can get an opportunity to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
That sun came in hot, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, dress warm. If you come out here, it drops down to probably like 30, 40 degrees. So make sure you bring your blankets.
Yeah, it was 45 when we pulled up. I was like, all right, roll the windows down, let's feel that. She's like, it's 45 degrees outside. I was like, oh shit. All right, yeah, that's true.
So, Science is warm-bodied, and I froze my ass off the first night. So
she had all the fucking flannel, thicker blankets on top of the comforters. It's a mistake people have made, you know. But on the next night, I was like, how about do it the other way?
Yes.
So the warmer, thicker blankets on you, and then the thicker.
Yes.
Comforters on top, and it worked out better.
Yes, it did.
Got up, she slept until almost 10.
Yeah.
Good times, you know. Like I said, if you guys get outside, you also use it as an excuse to just sleep in.
Yes.
Or get up early. Me and the dog got up and wandered around and shit.
Made a fire this morning.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Yeah, so.
But also, again, because of the events and the amount of, work that I've been doing, as you guys have seen, throughout the end part of September, I've been dropping an episode almost every day. Depending on upload, but just back to back to back. So now here we are at the first week of October, getting ready for Super's episode, which I'm so excited about. It's gonna be dope. You guys check that out. And also the Central Valley Music Awards, which I can't wait for, to interview everybody. And then to be at Vincent's, the following Monday, be with HelloFresh on the 9th. We got that linked in through Birdstash, my boy Anthony, so shout out to him for that. And shout out to HelloFresno for opening up their doors and bringing us in for the interview. It's going to be amazing. I look forward to that. And then the Vincent Romero event. And then we got Wayward at the end of the month, which is going to be exciting because we talked about secret menuing some stuff, like something that was never done yet. Mm-hmm. Kyle had asked me, what should we do? And I was like, look, off the script, feel the vibe. Don't even ask the persons like that, because we're gonna bring some people that will be tasters with us and stuff. What do you like spicy? What do you like this? What do you like that? Just make one non-spicy, and then make the one that's spicy. However you do, it's about to be really, really epic. So I look forward to that. Plus, we got some, like I said, another couple of like 12 to 15 people that we have waiting for dates and times that are going to be very epic as well in Fresno, and also in the 209 area. There's businesses and people that I've been speaking to that we're going to start expanding the podcast out there as well. So, a lot going on. And I need this little jump off to just take a break. Take the dog out. Me and my girl come outside, just chill. But also you guys get the idea of the amount of level of work that has been going on, because we're going to be pumping a lot of content out. Checking the IG pages. If you follow them, you'll be seeing a lot of flyers and photos from the events. Like we said, she just had the Sugar Scrub event coming out. And then all through October, 3 different events. So it's about to be lit.
And then next Sunday is the 30th.
Yeah.
And so we'll be out at the SenCal Expo, Vintage Expo.
Technically, it had already happened. It's in the past. This is episode 32.
Okay, we can cut that. Sorry.
No.
We'll be.
We had been at the SenCal Vintage Expo, and it was amazing.
Sorry.
No, we know it's there before the weekend. This isn't coming out until October. But yeah, we'll be there at the 30th of the month. So when you see this episode, know that we were there. Plus, episode 26 had James on it, and he had spoke about everything from the SenCal Expo, and we had already pushed out that we would probably be there. We got tickets for it.
Yeah.
Shout out to James for that. So yeah, a good time will be had, and had been had. And when you guys see this, it was already had. Got time travel sometimes. We do that a couple times. We were talking about some stuff like, wait, that was in an episode before the past, because we're shooting so many back to back to back, so we want to keep consistency, continuity, if you will. But yeah, so anybody that hasn't followed any of the pages that we got, it's Scientifixxx or at study_of_the_life, study of life. I didn't even spell that right, study of life.
The study of life.
The study of life. Okay, so the_study_of_life. And then EMRG3 Media, which is the media company that houses all of this, all of the brandings, all the clothings, all the everything. So that's EMRG3 Media at, that's it. There's no at, it's just EMRG3 Media. The world famous Do Word podcast is TWFDWP on everything. If you just type in TWFDWP, we pop up. YouTube, of course, you're watching it there. But if you see this link on, like somebody else's social media page, you can find us at TWFDWP on everything.
TikTok, yeah,
all across the board. Same thing with the EMRG3 Media and Scientifixxx. If you just type in Scientifixxx, it'll show all of my stuff. Bumble16 is _Bumble16 Soap Company. Soapco
_ and then I'm also on TikTok at Bumble16. So
the YouTube page. The YouTube page kind of has promos on them, and we'll put like little videos or shorts of stuff like that.
Yeah.
What else? I think that's pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm just on the pages. I mean, Facebook and all that other shit, but yeah. But yeah, if you guys know anybody that has a small business or anybody that's doing anything major that you'd like to share, or like them to come up and like, maybe do something with us, let us know. Give us a hit. Follow me and hit me up on the TWFDWP pages, or you can just send me an email address at twfdwp@gmail.com. I'll be able to get all the info from you or get in contact with them. Maybe I want to get a hold of her or test out the soaps or check out the new scrubs. Check out the IG page and any of the events that will be held. Pull up. We'll let you know ahead of time of anything that's going on with flyers and social media flyers as well.
And I can do sugar scrub parties at your house if you want. We can do, I'm trying to find different locations of where to have sugar scrub workshops. So, yeah, hit me up.
Yeah, let's do it.
So.
And I ain't got nothing else to tell you guys, but looking out for us going heavy throughout the month of October and November and December. I look forward to episode 50 coming up in December, but until then, watch all the other episodes. Watch all the episodes coming up. The Central Valley Music Awards, once you guys see these episodes, they are pretty much caught up. So after the Central Valley Music Awards on the 7th, the next episode should be dropping on the following days, which would be Monday or Tuesday, which is the 9th or the 10th. And then the episode with Hella Fresno would be coming out like a few days later. So they'll be like 1 or 2 days after we shoot them. So they'll be a lot more faster more present and up to date. We're shooting some things ahead of time or behind time or in sequence. But up to now, we're just dropping them back to back to back. So thank you guys for being there for all of this. For the entire year, season 2's been amazing. I've had a great time. I had a great time. And I thank you guys all for being here. If you guys just showed up, go check them all out. If the first one you see is this one or the Central Valley Music Awards, just go all the way back. You wouldn't have known I told you that because you would have seen something else. But just check them all out. Check out the pages of everybody. Shout out to all my peoples that have been on the show so far. Shout out to everybody that we're about to interview. Shout out to Outside for being outside.
Yes.
Shout out to that lake. These poor grinds. Shout out to my high life. Shout out to my girl. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here.
Gang.
Oh, shout out to Wolfgang over there, gang. But yeah, thank you guys for being here for another episode. We'll see you guys next week with Super. We'll see what's popping with that. For now, this is episode 32. You know what it is. Threes. Suns in my eyes. There's a bee flying by me.
Those damn wasps.
Yeah. But yeah, see you guys later.